We did have family members show up from Mike Moore, and so we did meet with them, and we wanted to give them every opportunity to ask any question or express any concerns that they had prior to us holding this conference. So that was the delay that you saw today. But we did want to bring you in to update you. We'll warn you that we are only about 22 hours into the investigation. And so the evidence as we know it to exist is what we want to be able to tell you as far as where the investigation is and who all is involved in that investigation. But this incident occurred yesterday evening, shortly after 6:00 p.m. It did happen in the 3rd Precinct area at Stanton and Wagner Street. We had a 3rd Precinct officer returning or coming to duty to roll call that day. As he was traveling on Stanton Road, the evidence as we see it now, he observes a Lexus make a quick, abrupt left-hand turn in crossing oncoming traffic, causing that traffic to come to an abrupt stop. The officer executed a traffic stop at that point. The car was occupied by 3 individuals. The driver of that vehicle was later identified as Michael Moore. So the officer approached the driver's side of the vehicle, asked for the driver's license and registration from the driver. The driver indicated did not have the material requested, but did provide an identity, to which the officer wrote down, returned to his patrol car, and ran that information on the mobile digital terminal in the police car. The information provided by the driver at that point was determined to be false. And as the officer ran the tag number to the Lexus that they were occupying, it came back as stolen. The other 2 individuals that were in the car were questioned last night extensively, along with about 7 other witnesses, one of them a passerby. What we know occurred while the officer was in the car talking to the witnesses is that Michael Moore indicated that the car was stolen and that he gained access to a Smith & Wesson .40 caliber pistol, semi-automatic pistol, that was concealed between the driver's seat and the console. That pistol was then removed and then placed into the waistband of Michael Moore's clothing. As the officer realized that the car was stolen, called for assistance from on-duty officers in the area, and then began his approach back up to the driver's side of the car, asking the driver to step out of the car, turn around and face it, and place the cell phone on the car. The driver does comply at this point and steps out of the car. A passerby is driving by as a witness, observes the pistol in the rear right side of the waistband of the driver. At the same time, the officer also observes it as the driver places the cell phone down on the driveway of the residence at which he's parked in front of. The officer gives several commands to keep your hands away from your weapon. At that time, the officer indicates that the driver tries to gain access to the firearm. There were 3 shots fired. At that point, the driver does go down and then attempts a second time to gain access to the weapon, of which a 4th shot was fired. It was a total of 4 shots fired by the officer during the stop that we've been able to confirm so far. The officer's been placed on administrative leave. He remains on administrative leave until we are able to complete some of the preliminary internal investigations. And we have asked this morning, I was in contact with Rob Lasky, the SAC for the FBI Mobile Division or the Southern District of Alabama. Also you see here with me is the U.S. Attorney Kenyon Brown, for them to conduct a parallel independent investigation based on the civil rights allegations that we're hearing concerning this particular shooting.